Live life to the fullest to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And our idiom today is live life to the fullest. And this is an interesting one in that there are at least 20 songs that have the title Live Life to the Fullest. I had no idea when I was researching this idiom that I would find that out, and that it is such a popular topic for pretty newer songs. 20 different artists have made their own version of this particular titled song. So it's really interesting. Ernest Hemingway used it in his writing, and it dates back even further than that. But it means to understand a couple of things. Number one, what makes you happy? That's what matters most. What really matters to you as you're growing and building and supersizing your business, in your life and your business. Because guess what? If you supersize your business and you don't have a happy life, are you really going to feel like you're successful? Good question to ask, right? What do you want to achieve with building and growing and supersizing your business? And is that in alignment with what it is that you want to create in your life? A lot of people think that living life to its fullest means going out and partying all the time or not having any problems. A good one, right? No problems, problem-free life, or a perfectly non-challenge, no obstacles, no nothing ever goes wrong in your life. Not very realistic. They might think that living life to the fullest is to have a full schedule and routines and things that you follow. It's not that either. It's not living for the weekends and only living on the weekends. It's not staying in your comfort zone. So what the heck is it? I've got 9 different things that I think help us to identify if we're living life to the fullest or not. And guess what? We have to be the best version of ourselves in order to create what we want to see in the world. And that includes supersizing and building our business. So what are some of these things I think are, and based on my vast years of age and experience, lessons learned in terms of living life to the fullest? And I will be the first to admit there are periods in my life when I have not lived life to the fullest. And I guarantee there will be periods in my life in the future where I am not living my life to the fullest. And sometimes we're living our life to the fullest in some areas and aspects of our life, but not in other areas and aspects of our life. I try to, and that applies to everything. Our physical well-being. Sometimes we're doing really, really well physically. Other times not so much. We have sickness or illness, or we break a leg or something, or we have an accident, etc. And then other times we're perfectly healthy, right? Or we're in our best possible health for the age that we happen to be. So what are some ways that we can supersize our business by being the best version of ourselves and living our life to the fullest? Well, number one, we need to live each day as if it were our last. And some of us have actually had a death experience. So I can attest that my life is extremely different, and how I live my life, how I think about life, how I make choices and decisions is very different than it was in 2010. Because I had a sudden cardiac arrest, checked out for a couple weeks, and then came back again. And so I realized how precious our life is. I always knew it before then, but I didn't really feel it, right? I knew it, but I didn't feel it. And there's a difference. We want to listen to the essence of who we are. Listen to our heart, I say, and then follow that. If what we're doing, and I've been involved in businesses that didn't feel right to me, weren't good for my heart or my life or my intuition or my soul. And I literally used to say that an industry I was involved in was soul sucking, because it was sucking the life right out of me every day that I was involved in that industry. Live in the present moment. That's when we forget too. We dwell on the past, we think about the future, we plan for the future, we're setting our goals and objectives, and we're forgetting to be present and live in the moment. I was terrible at that before 2010. I like to think I'm better about it now, but like everybody else, I tend to hop into the past, dwell on the future, and forget to be present. So I remind myself every day, especially when I'm with my granddaughters or people I really love and care about, I need to be present, because they're not going to be little for long. Appreciate the little things. I definitely appreciate the little things a lot more now than I did before. Live a life that has meaning to you and to your soul. We have to do what feels right to us. It won't be right to everybody else. It won't be right maybe to a lot of people. How many of us have been told we're crazy when we express our desire to make the world a better place, to do anything big in life, especially and sadly from our family and friends? They the people we expect to believe in us and support us the most often are the people that are our biggest naysayers, at least behind our backs, right? Maybe not to our faces, but behind our backs. So enjoy the little things and appreciate the little things. That's one of the secret weapons of success in anything, is to be grateful for what is so that you can create more of that in your business and in your life. Detach from material things. That's a biggie for people, but I have found that the older I get, the less material things matter to me. And the more material things you've had, and if you've ever had to make a big move, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Give more, learn and explore, and dream big. Those are all ways to live life to the fullest, right? So, love to know your experience with this particular idiom or expression. How do you choose to live life to the fullest? Share in the comments below. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to build and grow and supersize your business and make the world a better place? Have a great day.